What's good, y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. It's been a minute since I've posted. I just been kind of like, getting stuff together, and shit like that. So I ain't posted in a minute. But as you can tell by the title, um, I don't know which the title's gonna be, if I'm gonna put the this week, my total profit for the week, or today's profit. But I still want to break down how I made um money today using the opening range breakout. All right. So I used about two strategies today, but I'm going to kind of break down um the first trade I ended up taking with the community. And if you're interested in joining the community, the link to the Discord is down below. One of the best, if you ready to finally become profitable, you ready to really just trade with like-minded people and actually see profits and success from trading, make sure you join our community. Link in the bio. All right. So now today, I'm currently on a 15-minute chart. But if I were to go to a 5-minute chart, this is ES, by the way. I tend to trade ES majority of the time. Now, if you don't know what a orb is, right, or an ORB is an opening range breakout. It's a trading strategy, I guess you can say, that has been around literally decades. And I might be over exaggerating when I say decades, but it's one of those strategies that is so simple and everyone knows about it. Okay. Now off the open here, now I kind of like to trade on the 3 minute and the 1 minute, but if I drop down some time frames, you will see how kind of choppy we were at the open here, right? So I end up taking like a small scalp in this, but I ended up getting out early just due to it being so choppy. Um, but I ended up taking another trade based off of the orb, right? I said the 15 minute, the opening range breakout. Okay. So what is an opening range breakout? An opening range breakout is just when the market opens, it creates a range, right? Now, typically for the first 15 minutes, you sit on your hands and you don't take any type of trade. Um, and for me, there's two kind of ways I look at an opening range. All right. Typically, it's the first 15 minutes of the market being open, right? Or if you get like let's say just a big range in general, let's say it lasted for 30 minutes, an hour. If you have a range off the open, that's typically what's called an opening range. But a lot of people like to play the 15-minute opening range. So let me show you what I mean. Now, typically, an opening range breakout is. Are we on 15? Yes, we're on 15. So typically, you see this red counter here. This is the 1 15-minute bar. I'm on a 15-minute time frame, right? Now, with this bar, a lot of people will wait for price to break either the high of this or the low of this and take a trade. Now, for me, I don't like taking breakouts, so I'm not going to take a long the moment we break the low or the high. Me personally, I want to see us break and hold. And once I kind of see that hold, a lot of people will drop down time frames and try to catch the pullback, aka retest, for it. All right. So boom, let's mark out our 15-minute high and our 15-minute low. Now this week has just been kind of shitty. Um, it's like the volume is just dying the last couple of days, and it just hasn't been fun to trade because of the low volatility. You know what I mean? So if I go to a 5 minute time frame, now I do trade a 1 minute, 3 minute, occasionally the 15 minute. Um, here's where I look for my entry. Right. So when we broke and held here, I ended up going long. Okay. So as you can kind of see on this 5 minute, we got to close on this 5 minute above this opening range. Right. So for me, I was comfortable risking I played a one candle stop loss, but if it would have dropped, I probably would have closed it early underneath this candle because I didn't want to see this green bullish candle here go red or go below. So some people would put their stop to about probably below this order block here, right? It's rally based rally. But anyway, I had a stop of about right here, a one candle stop loss, aka that gives me a very tight stop. And all I did was look for a 2 to 1. Okay, 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. But then, okay, so this is where I ended up catching the overall trade. Okay. So if we go to an hourly chart, I think it was the hourly or the 4 hour. Let's go to the hourly. So I think it was the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Correct. It was a 4 hour. Okay. So check this out. Notice how off the open we were inside this previous 4 hour candle here, right? Meaning we either have to take the low of this or we have to take the high of it to invalidate the inside bar, because it would have closed inside of it, that would have created what's called an inside bar, right? So we mark out the high of this inside bar or the previous candle, and we mark out the low of it. Now let's drop back to that 5 minute time frame and let me kind of show you the trade. So once I'm already in the trade, I had already taken the trade and I was just aiming for a 2-to-1 at first. But then I zoomed out, I looked at the 4 hour, then I saw that we had a inside bar and we should reach for this high. All right. So once I seen that, I was like, okay, well, my target is going to be 258. I ended up moving my target up a little bit, 258, and I ended up getting around a 2.5 risk to reward on this trade. Beautiful trade. It hit target. You know, it wasn't too choppy, and it started to stretch here, and it ended up hitting target. It ended up hitting our take profit. And I sit on this trade live on Twitch, on fucking TikTok, and I'm gonna try, if I'm gonna try to post the Twitch stream in at the either beginning of this. So if you probably already watched it, or I'm gonna try to post it at the end of the video. But my main thing here is just kind of showing you guys the trade that I ended up taking today. Now I ended up taking NQ as well. So I'm up like $990 today. But I also end up playing NQ, some MNQ, because MNQ had kind of the same pattern. If we go to the 4 hour chart on NQ, let's go to it. So if we go to the 4 hour, right, and you turn off pre-market data, this red bar here, right, this is the inside bar. Okay, if we go to this inside bar and you mark out the high and then you mark out the low, and I'm giving y'all a game right here. This is some of the easiest trading. We have to impulse to the higher the low of that bar, right? So I ended up taking some longs on a dip. So if I go to a 5 minute time frame, I end up getting long directly on this dip here, right at 73. So the moment we tapped that 9 EMA, I ended up getting long. Boom. Oops, wrong tool. I ended up getting long right here, targeting this black line up here, risking a little bit below this 9 EMA, and target hit. And that's the trade that I signaled earlier today. So that was my trades today. I trade live every day, every morning. If you're interested in making money with us, make sure you join the community, because we're one of the best communities out here. Guarantee you will love it. And who doesn't love turning trading into income? So that was my trades today. Make sure you follow or subscribe if you're new to the channel. I give all type of trading content, value, things of that nature. So make sure you tune in, tap in, and let's continue to grow and run it up together. Catch y'all on the next video.